I've heard one of the reasons why it's really good to invest in real estate is the fact that you can use a leverage or have some leverage to use.
Perfect, and that's one of the key components of why we invest in real estate, simply because it's a hard asset and you can borrow against it. It offers security and control. You can control where your money goes. It also is a way to create an income for your future. By having that tenant pay down the mortgage and then having a clear title property will create an income coming out in your future. So why invest in real estate? That seems to be a common question, and let me help you understand my ideas behind why we're investing in real estate. It's quite exciting to learn, and once you understand this model, it's not difficult to understand. First thing is, we're investing in real estate to create passive income or multiple income streams for our future years. This is a question that weighs heavy on our minds and often makes many of us feel ill. How are we going to sustain our current lifestyle coming into our retirement years? Well, if you don't have pensionable income, and I know many people who are self-employed don't have that, it's a good opportunity for you to learn this now so that you do have some multiple income streams coming in later on in life. Many of my clients say, well, I'm too old, I should have done this 20 or 30 years ago. Well, I'm telling you, it's not too late. At whatever age you're at now, you can still invest in a cash flowing rental real estate property to sustain your income coming down the future. So how long are we going to live? Well, back in the 20s, the average age was 59 years old. At the turn of the century, women average age was 83 and men were living to 78. Now, it's very common to see friends and relatives living into their 90s. Happy, active, healthy lives right into their 90s. So I'd like to teach you how you can create an income you can't outlive. Real estate as an investment has stood the test of time. Andrew Carnegie was a leader in the 1920s. 7 out of 10 millionaires have made their fortune in real estate. He was a very successful man, but at the end, his fortunes came from the real estate that he had purchased and owned. So this slide still holds true almost 100 years later, and there's no reason that it's not going to continue to be a very solid investment. Part of the reason that we get excited about investing in real estate is because you can leverage this investment. So there's an opportunity to buy something that is going to go up in value and use other people's money. So with real estate, you can leverage it with a mortgage. Now let me show you a leverage model comparing two different things. So on the first one is a non-leveraged investment, and let's just call this gold. So if you're going to invest in gold and experience a 10% return, you would have to come up with $100,000 in cash to buy the gold. Then it goes up 10%, so you've made $10,000. So it's quite simple math here. Your return on investment is 10%. Now, using the same model and applying leverage. Leverage is the key to real estate. It's a hard asset, and you can borrow against it. You can borrow against it at the time of purchase. Many lenders will offer a 75% mortgage. Many lenders go up as high as 80%. But for this model, we're going to use 25% as your cash down payment. 75% is the mortgage from a bank. So using the same 10% return, after the same amount of time, you've made $10,000. $10,000, but you divide that by the $25,000 that you've invested. Now your return is 40%. This is the key to why real estate in your portfolio makes more sense. You can have much more investment with much fewer dollars. So the cash investment on this model is 25%, return is 40%. The very same model here, 10% return. So now, looking at the investment spectrum, the base of this triangle is the foundation. Most of us have a low yield, low return, comfortable, secure investments. That's with your bank, that's with your mutual funds, that's with many of our retirement plans. That type of thing is a low yield or perhaps a lower return, but safe and comforting. Take one step above is what I like to call the Street Smart model. So Street Smart still offers higher returns, it offers security, it's a hard asset, it's real estate, you can feel it, you can touch it, you can move into it. It also offers you more control. You're in control of your own investment dollars. Buying into mutual funds, you're not in control of anything. We often complain about the end result, but we haven't done anything personally to get that result. So with investing in rental revenue properties, many different ways to do it: multifamily investments, condo conversions, joint venturing with other people, simple as having a suite in your own home, a mortgage helper, or limited partnerships, getting in at the very beginning with a developer. Offers higher returns, offers security, control, and then going up higher on the spectrum, we have higher risk. You'll get higher returns, but there's higher risk. There's much more speculation in any of these items that are also opportunities to invest in.